14 Heavens. Today we're gonna do a few minor things. Of course, this is video. I want to comment on today's PlayStation experience. There was a lot of good trailers today. Of course, the most noticeable was Final Fantasy VII Remake. We got to see actual gameplay footage, and it looks pretty damn good. Square Enix seems like they're trying to stay true to the original game release back on the PlayStation 1. I like some of the redesigns. The battle system, of course, is not turn-based, for a more real-time action sort of thing. It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, or maybe a little bit of the unreleased Final Fantasy 15. And I understand why they went with this choice to make things more streamlined with today's market. Some Final Fantasy fans might be turned off by it, but I'm pretty sure if you give it a chance, you'll like it. I, for one, will be looking forward to it on day one. In other news, I would like to say congratulations to Yoshida and team. Yesterday was the PlayStation Awards, and where Yoshida and the team won the award for PlayStation Network. Basically, what that award implies to Final Fantasy XIV being the top 3 most downloaded games on PlayStation Network. So congratulations to them on that achievement. And it's a very deserved award because this is such a great game. Okay, let's see, first target is over here. Let me drop all in. It's all purple. It's going to be a fight. Break it up. That pacification helps stop them from doing it. And of course there's stone. To the next destination. It's another. Alright, that's one quest done. Let me repass the text here. The cross-job system in this game is pretty well done. Take abilities from other jobs and combine them with the current job that you're using. It's sort of like Final Fantasy XI's job and sub-job system. I believe I need to go back. There's something I need to grab from the quest giver to be able to do the 2 quests behind me. So I need to talk to that guy to grab a mount. But while I'm here, I can turn this in. Hand that over. By the way, if you guys have any questions, please be sure to leave a comment at the bottom of this video. Or join the live streams. I would be live streaming other games as well as Final Fantasy XIV. I currently have Destiny, as well as Gauntlet, as well as current GTA videos. If you like the content that I'm pumping out, please like and subscribe for daily. Yeah, I know it seems like I'm lost sometimes, but I just like to fly around. After I complete all of this, I will be jumping into some more daily stuff, mainly the duty roulette. I'll be skipping through any text so not to spoil any of the story. And I will also be skipping through cutscenes so not to spoil all of that. There is an option in the settings menu to where you can skip any cutscene you've already seen, and that will be set on. Of course, there is a place that SE has created to where you can go and see every cutscene created in the game. So if you mistakenly skip a cutscene that you haven't seen before, you can go there and you can watch it back. I might even go as far as to make a little mini series of just the cutscenes, if some of you don't mind spoilers. So, coming up to the last quest area. Where are you? Usually you're unmount you on it automatically. So let's grab that, take it over here to spawn fight, and that should complete this quest. Seems finished. Break it up. It's a critical hit finish. And now to turn these in to complete Beast Tribe Daily. God, I love that music. It's like Final Fantasy VI is like one of my favorite games ever. And me being an RPG type player, there's just too many games to choose from. So the idea of this new beast tribe is to build a new home for these guys. The more I up my reputation with this particular tribe, it turns into a new home for them. Or should I say, they fade in. So with that done, let's move on to the doo-doo roulette. Oh, sorry. Today with the file. maybe we'll bump into Ifrit, Titan, Shiva. And it's Leviathan. Now in this fight there will be two sessions. One for the head and one for the tail that each tank must grab. Periodically, Leviathan will dive back into the water and you must look for a water spout that will appear on the edge of the balcony, which is where he will come from. And then he will slam the balcony and you will all slide to that end of the balcony. Now there is an extreme version of this fight to where the gates will fall off and you can fall off the balcony to your death. And we have a scholar as healer. Usually the one that's better here is usually the main tank. There's the spout. Dash across. One more stop. come up next. Now, whatever side the star comes up is the side that the hit is also different. Oh, no one turned it on. The idea is that the golden orbs or puddles or whatever they were will absorb energy from the machine that's in the back. If they absorb too much, we will not be able to turn the machine on, which will protect us from the attack that basically wipes it. But, got to turn it on, so we wipe anyway. Faster we destroy these, the more energy we save. So, if you look at by the timer in the corner, the bar that is depleting becomes energy to that. Going to the next stage. Now an ad was strong that you can grab and kill as fast as possible, or you will drop an AoE round when killed. will cause a status effect. If you step in that status effect, it'll cause you to be weighted down and you won't be able to get position to receive it. In the extreme version, that particular act must be killed as fast as possible, or you will pretty much need to die. Ooh, this can be crafted into something. Two commendations. Oh. Seeing some talk about the PlayStation experience, or more precisely, Final Fantasy VII Remake is being talked about in my link show. People with the orange names, those are people on your friends list. Knee is AFK. Say hello to Chuggy. check out the gold saucer. I've got a couple of dailies. Gotta check my retainers, check the auction house. All that can be done. Ah, that's right, the jumbo crack part yesterday. Well, let's test my luck. Give me the jackpot. There's a 3, 2. No jackpot. Oh, I got second prize. That's even better. Give me more like that. I spent all of my MGP unlocking the new emotes that were added. Now I have to earn 200,000 MGP just to get a new mount. And of course, there is a veneer mount, which costs a staggering 1 million MGP. The only way you can possibly earn that is by winning the jumbo crackpot, which awards a MGP. Nice. I was hoping. No, not there. You're supposed to be here. Not there. Here. Or even down there in the corner. Shit. I am on a roll today. Alright, let's go to the jumbo crackpot board. Using the touchpad for the mouse. Local time. Oh, it's not even time for jumbo yet. I can change server time and I can change back to the in-game time. Winning number will be drawn every Saturday at 6 p.m. Earth time, which is in half an hour. That's the truth. English dubs with English subs, and the English don't match the dubs. I don't match the dubs. English subs with English dubs, and the English don't match the subs, is what I meant to say. So the current payout, if someone wins, will be just over 1 million in GP. Very few people have ever won. How it works is you must get at least one matching number. Like the last number, which is I currently have, is 4. If I win for a prize. If I match 2 numbers, 4 and also 4, I'll get 10K, and so on and so on. It just sucks. It has to be the last number in the order to even win anything. Otherwise, you're just constantly winning a consolation prize. Oh, how great that would be if I could win that million right here on the live stream. Get you tuned. All you Final Fantasy VII fans out there. So while we're waiting for the jumbo crack pot to come up, I will jump into something and make use of my time. Talking to a close friend. Let's jump into a battle, shall we? Let's do a level 50. It'll be a quick smash and grab. By the time I finish this, it'll be time for the crack pot. And here we have Feral Series, normal mode. Hard mode was released in the 3.1 update. And it's actually pretty good. keyboard is essential to play this game. You can probably get just like a cheap $5 keyboard you can get on PlayStation. Or, if you have a USB keyboard on your PC, you can take that off, plug it into your PS4, and use it. That's fine. You can also set this game up to play just like the PC version in the settings. There's keybinds and everything. Grace did a great job with modeling this game. To the first boss. Last group of fast mobs. Come on, fellas. I'm gonna catch you one game. Holy cell caught his stun, so it killed mine. Doors opening. And periodically I will drop the UI so you guys can enjoy the gameplay more. I have my controls memorized, so I know what they're doing. Touching that will give you a debuff. Stat. When you reset of that debuff, your character will just slow massive damage. What you have in there? And if you explode, it causes a vulnerability down debuff. Couple of holies earlier could have helped. But that's alright, we smashed some good. Keep doing my thing. seems hurt pretty bad when he falls. Chance. Approaching the second boss. Oh, that almost knocked me back downstairs. That has happened to me once. What had happened was the boss flew in through that crack right there and slammed down on the ground, knocking back anyone who was close enough. Now the object of this is not to destroy any of the eggs later on. It is possible to destroy one or two of them, but the boss gains a stacking buff. If the boss gains 12 stacks of that buff, it will go into a rage mode. Those stacks will decrease over time. I just need some egg that was behind me to get stack. Uh-oh. Cracked too many of them. This is about to hurt. Oh. Oh God, stop touching me. stats are finally decreasing. Had just enough raging one more strike. And now it's all controllable. It's good to get fights like this from a tanking perspective because you can see up close what you need to be done. What about this? Some of the smaller versions of itself. Stun is the only way to stop it. Come on. For a mini boss fight. Let's be real quick. Now we're coming to the main boss fight, which is Siren, who in other Final Fantasy games were usually a summonable avatar. I do have auto skip cutscenes enabled, so not to spoil anything. Any cutscene that you've already seen once, it'll automatically skip for you. Trust me, I will let Sarah see what for me. Back in the middle. Any move that got hit by that attack, if your health is not topped off, it will cause a charm effect and you will start attacking your allies. And that hurt field. Anyone got a stack set in your heals, you will reduce heals from I had a feeling she was going to do that. I couldn't see her. Nope, turn it off. Oh, we don't even have limit break. Somebody else needs it. Not when you need it. This fight used to be a lot harder until they nerfed it. Given that I appreciated the challenge it had. But we gotta help the casuals get through the old content. Either way, it's still fun. So I can't really complain. Just give up free accommodation. Challenge complete. 2 commendations for me. Those are just votes on who you thought did well. Oh, the crackpot. Just in time. Crackpot, boy. Oh, I saw 3 in there. There's no 3 in my numbers. I do have a 4. Ah, I got consolation prize again. What? I get an extra 12% on my payout for being here early. Send a message to Lucio also in case somebody else played. It sucks that the last number that you have has to match to get 4th prize, and so on and so on and so on. So, time to get a new number and wait for the next drawing next week. $118 drawings since its implementation, or 118 weeks. Oh, what number should I choose? Oh, choose 5, 50, 33. Lord, I don't know. 5, 3, 7. How about that? Oh, I love that outfit. Glamours are a pretty big thing in this game. You can take any armor. Say like I have a level 60 piece, and then I see a piece that I like back at level 50. I can actually take that armor, and then the image of that armor can be placed over the one you're currently wearing. So, for example, if you look here, you can see that I'm wearing some kind of stockings in a little slit here. But if I bring up my character menu, you can see that that's not what I'm wearing. It's a cool little system. It lets you customize your character how you want. So if I wanted to, I could glamorize the starting armor that your character gets and just go through the entire game with it. So now that that's done, so is anybody actually come? Oh, there are people. Okay, let's head back over to the housing area so I can check on my retainers. Let me check on the free customer stuff. A new letter from the producer, which is a live letter from the developers in Square Enix Japan, Naoki Yoshida and Foxconn, will be answering questions from the Final Fantasy XIV message boards, Twitter, Facebook, about upcoming updates. Oh, that's right, my chocobo is not here. It's at my friend's house. Oh, figures they're using one of the updated houses. Most likely they'll be talking about update 3.15, which will implement more new content. That's what I like about this game. There's always new content coming at least every 2 to 3 months. It's just pumping it out. I'm really hoping that that's more Hildebrand content. It was its own little series within the game itself. You could possibly pass it off for an anime if they did it right. And Hildebrand is just hilarious. Oh, damn you undersellers. Remember, if you have any questions about the game, please do ask away. Or leave a comment below the video, and I will answer the questions to the best of my ability. Oh, look at you trying to undercut me. Oh, the undercut war has begun. I accept, sir. Bring me. Ah, piece of junk. Craftable, but junk. Old content. I'm gonna go ahead and send you out on a field exploration, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And whenever you send them out on field explorations or quick explorations, they bring back something completely random. But you can't control what you want them to bring back. More crafting stuff. Pretty useless. Say like I sent them out on a hunting version. I can send them out to bring back exactly what I want if there's anything that I need to craft. 40-minute duration, and it'll bring back 10. Sometimes it'll be high quality items, sometimes they won't. It could be 4 normal quality, 6 high quality. It's completely random. Roll of the dice. Your retainers also gain experience just like you do. Whatever class that you have leveled, they can now level. But if you haven't not leveled that particular job, then you can't set them as that job either. The better their gear, the rarer the stuff that they can return to you. I have my retainer on display here. That was a new option from 2.5 update, I believe it was, to where you can place a retainer on your property. Anyone can just walk up to it and just buy from the retainer directly. One of the best things that I like about this game so much are the quality of life changes. Square Games just continues to improve on this. And it just makes the game that much more enjoyable every update. This is my free company's house. We're a small free company, so buying a small house was a good thing to do. Free company leader designed the bar down here. It's very well designed, I have to say that. Have all the bare essentials that we need, instead of going all the way back to town for them. In another previous update, they added private rooms. So it's just an alternative to where if you don't have the money to buy a house, you can buy a private room from your free company house and design it there. However, if you decide to leave the free company, then everything that's in the room will be taken out. There are some items that you place within your house that cannot be retrieved, so you got to be careful on that. But this is my room. Pretty cozy. Nice little bath over here. Big bed that they added from a previous update. I'm probably the only person here with a working shower. Yeah. I'll dress in something a little more casual, being home and all. Oh yes, a triple triad board that was added in another previous update as well. So now, once you place this within your house, anyone inside the house can now play triple triad. Unfortunately, there's no one here to show it for you. I think in another update also, they added the ability to dim the lights in the house. That I have not checked. Where's it at? Social housing. Yes, there it is. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. As I said, I love the quality of life changes that keep coming to this game. I love it. Let's go ahead and set the brightness to 2. So it's not so overpowering. Oh hell, let me go check my room. Yes, you can dim the lights in your personal room. Oh, that looks so much better. And all the lights that I placed up on the wall, you can see those real good now. I'll bring that down to 1. I'll turn the UI off. Walk around in first person. That is awesome. Oh yeah, menu resizing. Alright, let's get dressed. I think I'll jump on the Dragoon. Show some things from a DPS perspective. In update 2.5, they, no, actually 3.0, which was the release of the expansion, they added a free company workshop. Here, you can actually build an airship for your free company so that you can explore the new area that was also added with the expansion. This is our current airship that we've built. There are totally different versions of the airship. You can have the classic airship, the one with the two spinning blades up above, the one that used to carry you around from Sandoria, Bastok, and Windurst in Final Fantasy XI. That's also here. This is basically an area for crafters to do what they do. Speaking of crafting, yeah, this is the new blacksmith gear that was added for the expansion. And I have to say real fast that Heavensward is quite possibly one of the best expansions to a game like this I've played in a long time. I complain that you cannot have because it's locked out to you. You have to progress through the main story, which makes sense because your character is more like the main character of the story. In Final Fantasy XIV, your character is just as important as any other character in the game. Whereas in other games, you're just some nobody, or you're probably just some grunt of the Alliance or the Horde. Here, you're just as important as everyone else. Oh, I have to take care of something. I will return in 10 seconds. Be right back. And I'm back. Had a little trouble. Had to help with that. Now I got that Leviathan tier from earlier. I wonder what I can craft that into. Or how much can I get for it on the market board? Yeah, a little board if you're using the controller of the type, which is another reason why a keyboard is so important for this game if you're on PS4. Leviathan Barb. Not much. Actually, it's dirt cheap. May not keep it. Let me switch back to Dragoon. Let's get into something else. I'll head over to Idleshire. Idleshire is basically the new player hub. You know how it works in every expansion. Players move over to this new area where all the high level characters gather. In the 3.1 update, they allow mounts to be rideable in this area. You used to have to just walk around everywhere. This is a mount that you will get if you grab the Heavensward Collector's Edition. It's $60 for the digital version, which is, in my opinion, was totally worth getting. The physical collector's edition, which was $120, I believe, it had a lot of good stuff in there, and it had a version of the mount that I was riding that you can collect. Cars, the soundtrack, a couple other in-game items. It was a pretty good value. But I opted to get the digital version instead. Oh, you've been selling real well. Where did you sell that? Oh, that's why. Those are those big money makers right there. Crafting and gathering in this game is actually pretty enjoyable, especially the gathering. I do like botany in this game. It's pretty relaxing when you're just looking for some time off. You're talking to some friends, getting that done. One of the story characters here, lovely Istola. And what she was talking about is that back there, which is Alexander, who is also an avatar. Avatars in this game are called primals. And you can fight them at all. Alexander is the new 8-man raid. You get to go inside him and figure out how you can get rid of him. Primals are summoned from crystals, which can absorb the aether from the land. If left unchecked, they can throw just anything magical out of whack. So I'll fly over here so you can see Alexander real fast. As a matter of fact, while that's going on, I'll jump into a duty finder queue and get into some more battles. Now, queue times in this game are pretty varied. It depends on what role you queue up as. If you queue up as a tank, it's pretty much instant. Tanks are always needed in this game, no matter what you're trying to queue up as. Or I mean, what type of content you're trying to queue for. Healers, I say, would be second on queue times, while DPS pretty much have a good wait on them. How much did I have to wait for? Yeah, 9 minutes. That's the average time. But it's understandable because there are more DPS roles than anything else in the game. There are lots of jobs that people want to see. Red Mage that Yoshida himself would love to see, but how would Red Mage fit into the game? Being a jack of all trades and a master of none. I feel Blue Mage would fit into this game. If done right, Blue Mage could possibly be the most customizable job in the game. And I would love to see that. One of the hunt notorious monsters here. I'm just going to point this out in case somebody needs it, because the maps are pretty huge. And I like how friendly people are on this game. The online community of this game is pretty good. But I can't really just illusion you like that. There are your current your typical trolls, your toxic players. That goes for just about any online game. So let's see if I can get something done while I'm waiting for that queue to pop. Is there any more other dailies that I need to be done? I did Manderville, I did Beast Tribe. I could probably show you crafting real fast. Crafting in itself is like a mini game. It's actually pretty fun. My friend asked me a question on the chat log. Slitstone and limestone mine. Oh, I need to check miner. Let me jump off of this. Open up my gathering log. Pretty much anything that's gatherable by this particular class will be listed all right here. And on these two tabs here, you have photonics. Fishing is also in the game. I'm not the fishing type of person, but I would say post level 50, fishing was something to be desired, but pre-level 50, it was something to be desired. Post 50, it's actually pretty enjoyable now. It's very relaxing. I enjoyed it. They made a lot of changes to it. They heard some player feedback, they listened to the player feedback, and it turned out pretty good. Effervescent water. Slitstone, Slitstone, or whatever that was called. Effervescent water. I think that was pretty low. Yeah, that was low. 25. South Shore. Upper Pass. And then she also wanted stone and limestone. Yeah, pretty close friend of mine. Come on, where are you? Stone, limestone. Quartz, no. They're usually cheap on the market board, but sometimes people like to sell them in stacks of 99, and it's pretty wasteful to buy them that way. However, you could just buy the stack and put the rest back on the market board, but how long is it going to take to sell that back? Knowing how to play the market board is a very important thing. Effervescent water? Yeah. Oh, Mel. There you are, limestone. Is level 20 in Western. Level 30 in Upper Lenoja. Alright, that's done. Can't believe I'm still waiting for Q. The downside to GPS. I miss having a little pet for Dragoon, just like in Final Fantasy XI. They've talked about it, but I don't think they see a way they can implement something like that for Dragoon. Without damaging its overall DPS. In later levels, Dragoon hits like a truck. Oh, it seems I got lucky. I'll be joining a roulette that's already in progress. Somebody must have left. That's what the time elapsed means. There must have been a fallout. Or somebody got vote kicked because they disconnected her. You guys join me in progress also? So they made it to the second boss. Oh, this speeds things up. There will be only one area of trash mobs left over. Yeah, that's another emote that they added for the V Tribe. It's a little dance that they do. Now your player character can do it also. It was highly requested.
Like I said, Dragoon hits like a truck. Yeah, if any of these totems are in the circle, they'll actually turn into mobs and make the boss invulnerable. Ah, you're a dick. Oh shit, there's 4 of them. There's too many in one spot. That's what you come across. The Blood of the Dragon arm gives me access to a 4th combo set, which increases Dragoon's DPS overall. Dang. Now we gotta take this out before we can damage the boss. That's an AoE buff for the party to increase their critical hit chance. Open up the coffin. Penny, pair of gloves, and some earrings. I don't need them, but I can turn them into points. That's if I need them later on. area designs of these dungeons just continue to be amazing. Now I keep moving around because some of your attacks for a DPS job, specifically melee, have positional damage to where you have to stand on the enemy's flank or behind to gain bonuses to your attack. Put my rotation, fine. Every time I complete that combo, it increases the blood of the dragon by 50%. And there's an AoE ability that I have that I can use, but it takes 10 seconds off the blood of the dragon to use it. So it's wearing off, so I figured I should go ahead and use it. Go home. Oh, Final Fantasy XI enemy. The character models are spot on, the exact same as the original. Oh, I got my combo wrong. I'm not going to need it. I will reset. Because can skip this corner. The next corner. I really like Roganian women in this game.
Pushback.
Man. Thought the healer was going over for a minute. So close to the middle, that was so close. For that, but limit break. All right, that's done. I think that will do it for today. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. For more daily content, I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV. I will be streaming Gauntlet. I will be streaming Destiny. I also have GTA on my channel as well. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. We will be having some group content come up soon, so stay tuned for that. For now, I'll talk to you next time.